Hello and welcome back. I'm in North Wales and I'm about to check in for one night in this 13th century medieval castle behind me. It's Ruthin Castle and Spa. Now, when I came to book this, I was reading online that there has been hundreds and hundreds of ghost sightings floating around the corridors of this castle. And one particular ghost, which is Lady Grey, has been seen hundreds of times. She roams the grounds, the ruins, and she's always seen on a bridge that crosses the moat. So I'm looking forward to this one. Only staying for the one night. Will anyone come and visit me during the night? We'll have to wait and see. Let's get checked in. Checking with this one, dead easy, booked and paid online. Now I've arrived around about 12:15. Check-in is until 3 p.m. and the room was available. I'm in room 120. First impression, it is a standard room, a standard double room. I've just booked it as room only, but I've just been asked do I want breakfast, which is an additional £13. So I said, yeah, I will have. And I pay that when I check out. First impression of the room, looks nice. Looks a lot bigger than what I thought, and I don't know what they've got on, but it's like a sauna in here. I'm going to have to open the windows in a minute because it is red hot. Let's have a look around. I do like the look of this. This is classed as a standard room. Very spacious. Yes, I like the look of this. We've got this built-in corner unit. Don't know what to expect. Some storage space up there. And, oh, no, it's where they've got the tea and coffee. More storage down there. Plenty of sachets of coffee and tea. Quite a lot of them. Cups look fine. What does the kettle look like? From what I can see, that kettle looks okay. I'll start this way around the room. Plenty of storage space on top. You've got some hangers there. You've got your case stand. More storage space down there. Got your safe, your 4 digits to lock and your same 4 digits to open, and we do have the hairdryer down there as well. That's the ensuite. I'll do that in a second. I like the look of this. Fairly good sized flat screen TV. What I like about this room is there are sockets everywhere. It's been well rewired because you've got 2 either side there. 2 either side on that side. Sockets. Got another 2, 4, 5 here. So plenty of sockets. Got your desk with your chair. Don't think there's anything in the drawers. No, nothing in that drawer. Your mirror. I love the view. I actually love the view over some sheep and that river running down there as well, as you can see. What a beautiful view. Now I read that there are peacocks here as well, so we'll have to look out for them. Can open that window, get some air in. Now with the bed, as I said, you've got double sockets either side. You do have your wall lighting, you do have your reading lights either side as well. I'm probably going to sleep in this side. Yes, we do have pillow protectors there. Your quilt cover looks fine. bottom sheet. Yes, that looks fine as well. We don't have a mattress protector, but we do have a topper, which looks fine to me. Now this looks nice. I like the look of this. Now I wasn't expecting a freestanding roll top bath. Yes, this looks nice. So you got your sink, you do have some hand, hair and body shampoo. Some towels there and there. That's nice and clean. The rain head with your hand held. I like the look of this. Again with your hair, hand and body shampoo there. It's not on. It's warm in here though. Very warm. That's your room tour done. Time to check out the rest of the castle. Last night while I was sitting in the bar, I got chatting to this couple, Carol and Steve, and would you believe it, Carol and Steve have been coming to this castle for the last 40 years, and she's even wrote a book on the castle. What's the odds on that? So she said this morning I would be quite happy to take me around the grounds of Ruthin Castle and give me a little bit of a history tour. Morning, Carol. Thanks
Good
for
morning.
doing this, by the way. Can you just, as I've just said to the viewers, you've wrote a book, and part of the book is on Ruthin Castle itself.
It is.
Show them the book.
And this is the book. It's called Here for a Reason.
Right, now I'm going to plug this book a couple of times during this little interview. Where can people actually get the book?
You can get it on Amazon. You can reorder it on Waterstones. There's lots of places you can get it to order. All online, basically.
Right, Carol, as I say, has kindly give me a bit of a time to take me around some of the grounds. By the way, we can't cover the grounds, because the full grounds, because it's vast. So we're starting off at this building just here. It's the
gatehouse. The gatehouse.
Now, you said something to me a minute ago about this doorway here.
That is the original dungeons. At the moment they're renovating this. Again, it's all at cost.
This is the original dungeon?
Yes.
Deep, isn't it?
It's really deep, and there's lots of tunnels, and there's tunnels all around that take you into Ruthin town.
Oh, that's Steve over there, by the way. That's Carol's husband. Isn't this a beautiful grounds though? This?
Absolutely stunning. And then we walk up into the main gate, which years ago I should imagine is the entrance to the hotel, to the Italian gardens. And this was where they call it the whipping pit.
The whipping pit?
Yeah, and there were stocks, but they're all broken now.
Oh, you can see the stocks, or what's left of the stocks down there.
But there's lots of little tunnels that go all into Ruthin itself. Pit. Yeah, that's what they used to call it.
I know it sounds stupid, but whipping pit, for what reason?
I don't know. I think they used to just throw people in here, didn't they? And those that had misbehaved or ever. I think it was somewhere along the line, possibly with witches.
There's not really. Some of the history would be vague, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, regarding people who owned Ruthin Castle, I did read up along the line there was Henry VIII.
Henry VIII, yes. And
was it Henry VII, was it as well?
Yes, and
was it Edward
VI, I think. I think it's Edward VI, yes.
And
Lady Grey stayed here as well.
Jane Grey.
Lady Jane
Grey. Very long, because she was the 9-day queen, wasn't she?
That's right, yes. But she did have some time here, and there is actually a beautiful portrait of Lady Grey downstairs in the bottom of the hotel. Right, again, this is all the dungeons and naturally health and safety. Yeah. And you could get through. There's all tunnels, and they go all the way through. Right, which I'll show you in a little while. That's the watchtower, which I presume all the soldiers years ago.
A little bit earlier on, I walked across a bridge which looked like it was over a moat of some sort.
Yes.
So obviously this castle was surrounded by a huge moat.
Yes. And the bridge has only just been reinstated after many, many years, but that's where the ghost of Lady Grey walks.
So this is
where she was put.
Dungeons.
Yeah, and her actual grave, and there's all like big cobblestones, but you can't see it.
You can't actually see. Is it like a tomb, or is it a
it's just grave? Big it is a grave, but they're like big round cobblestones.
But you can't actually see. It's all overgrown, isn't it?
Yeah. And then this is all the Italian gardens, which has been
beautiful. I know we're sort of just coming into spring, but I can imagine this.
Oh, it's beautiful
in the summer.
Absolutely.
Now the clock tower up there, is that actually working, is it? Or
no, it stopped working a few years ago. They did fix it, but there's parts naturally being so old that they can't get for it. But that is the oldest part of the building. They used to have all cannons on here, so they used to fire out.
Are these like
to protect?
Type of gun turrets type of thing?
Yes. It just needs a bit of TLC.
I think sometimes though you've got to leave it, haven't you?
Absolutely,
you have to leave certain things.
Yeah, and there's a walkway.
Historical things you need to. So that's another walkway.
Yeah, but all the wall collapsed. So
again.
So they've shut all the walkway off now, because that just goes straight into town, the end of town. You used to be able to be at walk, yeah, we've got some lovely photographs where you could just walk through, but again, health and safety, it's all closed
now,
off.
I know in your book you've turned around and you've got some pictures that I was having a quick look at last night, haven't you?
Yes.
Of the way the place used to be.
Absolutely, yeah.
Before all the sort of closure of these areas, you've got
Yes.
some pictures of areas that you actually had access to.
Yes.
I love this. I love this part here, walking through here.
Yeah, this is, a lot of people think this is a messy, but it's just a natural garden. In the summer, this is spectacular.
That's exactly what I just said.
Absolutely. The colours,
come out,
the smells, it's just spectacular. They use this for the weddings as
I
well.
was just going to say, is it sort of like a herb garden as well, is it?
Yeah, it's everything. Absolutely. Oh, it's sensational, the smells when you walk down in the summer here. And the trees, everything just blends in. I mean, it looks messy now, but it's a nature garden, so. And then this is now the oldest part. And then that is where they used for the hospital, which was about 1923, and they used it for really bizarre illnesses and things.
What, this building over here?
Yes.
So that was a hospital?
That was a hospital infirmary, yes.
So that's where that peacock suite is, isn't it?
Yeah, the peacock, yes. And all the, Berties and, but they've closed this off now because there's another. If you go, there were steps, again, more dungeons that go, and some of the tunnels, again, lead straight into town. You can see it more on the bridge. This has only just been renovated in the last, I think, 7 years. It cost them a lot of money to do this. But this is where she walks from. Lots and lots of people have seen her here. Just basically standing here, walking. This is the Peacock Garden over here. And then that is the oldest part of the castle, where the gate is. And down there, see just there, Paul? That is a tunnel that leads straight into town. Because Steve's done that.
What, he's been there?
Oh, yeah, he's been in, yeah.
He's walked through there into town?
But no, you didn't get passed through because they blocked it off, haven't they? But you could get so far.
Now,
but years ago, it was blocked. You couldn't get into town, but you could get fair distance. And then again, they've just blocked all this off. But if you see where the arch is, you go down there, and again, you can come out down here. All them are tunnels throughout. Hello, Admiral. And then there, with the sun. If you look right in the corner, you'll see like a jutty. That is the first toilet, the original toilet. Can you see where all the green's running down the wall, where the jutty is?
Right, it's the sun
right in the corner. Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Can you get a better view from over there?
I was just going to say that. Can you see the juts?
Yeah.
So basically, the toilet would have been up there, and everything, the waste would just come down.
So at the bottom of there, where it actually has that curvy.
Yes.
Those little bits there.
Yeah.
So everything would just drop out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
And this is the oldest part of that. Is the oldest part.
And I've just noticed up there.
The peacocks. That's
So
their tree.
That's
their tree.
known as the peacock tree.
Yeah, because of a night they all line up, and it's fascinating. It's a shame you didn't see it last night. Around, as soon as it goes dusk, one goes. We call him the Admiral, the big blue one, and then they all follow.
And they all just go up to
Oh yeah,
the tree.
they all find their own little branch, and because I often say, how did they don't fall out the trees? But she's still up there. That's a hen.
Why last night when I came out, I popped out just to see where they'd be, and there was no sign of them. And I thought,
yeah,
where have they gone?
They're all in there. That's their tree.
I arrived yesterday. The first thing I noticed, this field here was full of sheep. That's why I could hear them in the background. But when I turned around, I noticed these stones. I don't know how many is that. Looks like 1, 2, looks like 12, something like that. Any history on this?
Well, there are 12 stones, and they represent the 12 old counties of Wales, and they were also used years ago for the Druids and for the new
So
ceremonial.
It's very similar to Stonehenge,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
So would they be sort of like sacrifices and stuff?
I should imagine years ago, yes, with the Druids and slaughtering, because I should imagine the middle stone is the slaughtering stone. And they also, to make new members of the Druids, this is where they would all meet and do the ceremonies, yes.
But it definitely looks like a mini Stonehenge.
It is, it's classed as a mini Stonehenge, yes.
So this is the pet cemetery?
Yes.
Now, without sounding totally stupid, obviously the pets that have lived at the castle.
Yeah, all the pets that have lived here. That was the one that died when we was here for our wedding, yeah. But this one, I know there's one from
These all go back to like the 12th century.
Rupert, yes. There's Ben. There's loads of them. There's a horse here as well, I'm sure there is, look. Millie, Penny, they're all dogs, and I think there is a horse, I might be wrong, but I'm sure there is. Rudy's an old one, that's a really old one, 1900s. I think that's the, I'm sure there was, I think it could be. And there's that one, Ned, I'm sure is.
There's Ned, there's
yeah.
A horse there.
Yeah.
A nice sting sounds more like a horse, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then Millie,
And then Millie over there.
But this is their own little pet cemetery. Yeah.
Can't even pronounce that. Oh, is that Tally, is it?
Laffy, I think. That's 1900s, isn't it?
Taffy.
Taffy.
That's what it is, isn't it? The
Taffy.
scrolls are either side.
Yeah.
18, looks like 1892.
Yeah.
So this is classed as the library.
Library bar.
You've just said something.
Up above us on this grand ceiling is the Prince of Wales suite. It's the biggest room in the castle, and the bed is actually suspended from that ceiling. So you've got the bed, and then as you walk round, the bath is linked to the back of the bed. And it's got like a little, the toilet's like a little chapel, isn't it? Yeah, but it's the biggest room in the castle, biggest bedroom. And the Prince of Wales actually did stay in that room. That's why it's called Prince of Wales.
And the Prince of Wales chair is down the corridor towards my room, isn't it?
Yes.
I seen that last night when I was walking around.
That was like a part of a coronation.
Carol, thanks very much for that little tour around.
No, it's a pleasure.
Ruthin Castle, a little bit of history, and don't forget, look out for the book. Go on, what's it called?
It's called Here for a Reason.
And it's by
Carol Lyle.
Now, it's not just, this book is not just the Ruthin Castle, is
No,
it?
it's many other places that I've visited on paranormal investigations and things.
So if you're into paranormal, this is a book for you.
It's my crazy life as well.
Thanks very much, Carol.
No, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you.
I'll see you later. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know when I visit historical buildings, I like to try and get access to parts of the buildings that normally the general public aren't allowed to visit. So I did ask yesterday, would it be possible to get any higher, like on the roof or any of these towers, to get an aerial shot over the grounds? But unfortunately, due to health and safety, which you can understand with the building being so old, the general public aren't allowed to access any of these parts of the buildings. So I can't go up. But I know something that can go up. Good morning. Doesn't that just look absolutely beautiful? I've had these windows open all night long, and the amount of birds that I could hear around about 5 o'clock this morning, the wood pigeons, the ravens, and magpies, you could just hear all the noises around about 5 o'clock. The sheep are out now as well. Anyhow, time to go down for breakfast. I know I was told the breakfast is buffet style. Not sure how many people are going to be down there, not sure what footage I'm going to get, but there's one way of finding out. Let's go down. As I take one final look at the grounds here in Ruthin Castle, I'm going to have to bring this video to a close. I've got to say I've thoroughly enjoyed my little stay here. I know it's only been the one night, but I've sort of fell in love with the place. It's so peaceful. But as I said, I've got to bring the video to a close. So what did I think of my one night stay? Now, I arrived yesterday round about 12:15, but the room was available. Check-in isn't till 3 p.m, check-out 11 a.m. I only booked a standard room, and the price is the same for single occupancy as it is for two people staying. The only additional thing is you've got to add on your breakfast. Now, the room itself was room 120. Standard double room, very spacious, and I was surprised that it had a rolled top bath as well. So I took the opportunity last night to jump into that bath and have a nice little relax. I've really enjoyed this stay. As I say, the room itself is spacious, the bed, I've had the windows open all night long listening to nature sounds, and I can honestly say I've never had a sleep like last night. The bed was so comfortable. Your TV, we're in the UK, internet straight on, staff, especially Barbara, the receptionist, every single member of staff have been fantastic during my stay. The breakfast this morning, unfortunately, I couldn't do any footage of the breakfast because I picked a time to go down at 9 o'clock, and I think it was the same time everybody else went down. And all the food, the main hot food, was covered with, the trays were covered. So I couldn't really pick them all up because people were trying to get in and get their food. So I did show what I actually had for my breakfast. There was a mixture of yogurts, cereals, your teas, your coffees, your fruit juices, and of course all your hot food as well, which was sausage, bacon, tomatoes, beans, hash browns, mushrooms, and eggs. You can see on the plate what I had, and that was really tasty. That was an additional charge on top of the room only. But what you need to know is how much I paid for that single occupancy. Now remember, it's the same price for two people. For one night stay, this was midweek, this was a Monday going into Tuesday, and this is February. No, it isn't. This is March. I forgot what date I'm on. This is the beginning of March. And for the one night stay was £72.42. Now that's for two people, room only. On top of that, you have to pay an additional £13 each. If you want the breakfast, it's your choice. I haven't showed the spa because basically the spa itself, it doesn't have a swimming pool. It's just a steam room and a sauna, and there are hands-on treatments as well. So I couldn't exactly go in and video. So I'm bringing it to a close. Put down the comments. Do you like Ruthin Castle? Have you stayed here before? A 13th century castle, and it's still standing. I will definitely be back. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, a share, of course, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe. Peacocks are coming back over again. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you in that next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.